this past week, the home sales in the market is music to home sellers' ears. Looking at the sale, we saw sales increase 86 sales this past week, which is up from where we were in December and in January on a weekly basis. We're only a couple of days into February right now, but we're already seeing an increased demand in the homes, and homes are starting to sell. Heading into spring, this is going to be planned and expected to see an overall increase. 43% additional sales over the last 10 years is going to happen right now in February. If the last 10 years of worth of data will remain true in this year. So we'll continue to watch that on the horizon and see what's happening in February. But January is normally our slowest month, and February picks up 43% in total sales in the marketplace. So we have a lot of home selling left in this year, and a lot of home buyers are going to maybe have to come to terms that maybe they've lost their opportunity for strong negotiation power. Increased demand coming into the marketplace in spring and in summer is going to increase and potentially leaving less room for negotiation based on certain price points. But looking at it, new listings this past week, 232. Price decreases about 87. Sold 86 we touched on, and canceled and expired. We're still continuing to see large amount of canceled and expired. 95 canceled and 74 expired listings. So that is something we'll continue to watch, but overall net market coming on the marketplace, I mean, we're looking about 60 to 70 new listings on the marketplace. Some of them are going to be relist, other ones that didn't sell in the spring and fall, but looking at it, market is picking up, which is good news for sellers and for buyers. I mean, just maybe giving you a little bit more confidence. If you do, now if you've been watching homes on the marketplace, seeing some of these ones potentially sell, that is something that sometimes it's good to be watching and knowing. Looking at the hot sheet now, the lowest sale we had was a manufacturer home on Casora, so $124,000. Then an apartment on KLO Road at $246,000. And you're looking at the total sales, we're seeing good activity in the apartments, or kind of around that $400,000 to $500,000 range. A good amount of sales there. And the lowest was in Peachland, a townhouse in Peachland at $405,000. So there's still some good value to be had out there in the marketplace. When you go around and flip the script and look at the higher end worth of price points, we didn't see as high end sales as we've been seeing in the last couple of weeks, but we are seeing more of them over millions. 18 homes sold in the last week over $1 million. Highest was $1.74 million. And there was 3 sitting around that $1.5 million range plus range. And even big ones at Big White selling a $1.489 million home in Big White just sold. So when you're looking at the overall health of the market, when you oftentimes will look at the recreational market just to see how much money is still out there in the marketplace. CMHC, there is data actually from the last census in 2021 that in Kelowna, there's only 40% of homeowners don't have a mortgage. And so that's a lot of cash in the marketplace. And we see a lot of outside money coming here. And something to continue to watch. All right, for this edition, we're going to the recreational properties and looking at townhomes in Big White, looking at what this or that. Would you take this one on Grizzly Ridge Trail? Sold for $1,489,000 and just under 3,000 square feet. 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, and it was built in 2025. This is a newer construction build and great opportunity for people that want that lock and leave lifestyle. Not have to worry about anything really for their home with the new warranty with a vacation property like this. Looking at it, this again, $1,489,000 up at Big White for recreational property, brand new. Just gonna flip through them, beautifully finished. We had clients buy one of these a couple years ago, and they are absolutely loving it. great skiing and ski out option. Or would you rather this one on Feather Top Way at $1,325,000? This was built in 2024, 2,700 square feet. So it is a little bit cheaper than the one we just saw on Grizzly Ridge Trail and about a year older. The one difference is this one is not going to have, likely didn't have any uh, GST included. I'm assuming the other one had some GST on top of the purchase price just based on how new it was. But looking at the situation, little bit different style. Again, two recreational properties, very similar for townhomes selling right now in this market. Two in Big White over $1.3 million. These are opportunities where it's a little bit actually surprising to see some of these to sell in today's market. Based on you're not going to have the income coming from them until next year. So these are probably user people that are going to use them for the year and get the last little bit out of it. So something to watch there. Let me know in the comments. Would you rather this one or would you rather that one that we just saw on Grizzly Ridge Trail? My name is Mark Coons with Selling Okanagan Group, and we're here to help you through the process. Whether you're buying investments properties here in Big White, we currently do have a Big White property and we know the marketplace there as well. So reach out, give us a call. And if you have any questions, don't forget also sign up for the weekly email and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for future videos of living in Kelowna.